have read The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. Woohoo! Yeah, and I'm listening to Mel Robbins podcast, and I was thinking to myself, well, I have nothing to learn. I will just, read. And I already know everything because I know the concept. There, you can surprise. Well, she surprised me. I was so surprised while reading this book. And I will share with you here all of my insights. Right now, I have 7. Maybe while talking, I will have more. But for now, there are some 7 insights from The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. The first thing that you understand is that you don't even know how much power you give to other people that you know or even that you don't know, that are in your life, or maybe they are not in your life for years. First of all, since you start reading first pages, you start, it's impacting you from the beginning, okay? You don't need to wait a while after you read the book. No, you start, it hits you. So while I was reading the book, I was okay, let's do it. And I was walking in my house and I'm saying, fucking let them on everything. Things that I didn't even know, that I consider, you second guess, should I do it, should I not? Because the root of it, the root of the thought, it's what people will think of me, what people will say about me. And sometimes you're like, oh my God, I didn't knew that I am thinking about doing it or not, because I fucking care too much about people who don't give a shit about me, who people who don't even remember me, who don't even know who I am. And I sit and think about imaginary worst case scenarios, that the worst case scenario is that people will talk shit about me behind my back, or maybe write a comment behind the computer. The second thing that you understand comes from the first thing, and it's that it gives you the courage to do what you want, to be you. So I will share here that, for example, we have a group of friends that we meet once in 2 months, and there are some friends that I would be happy to deepen the connection. And you just think, or maybe they don't want to, maybe they don't want to deepen the connection with me, maybe they don't want to be a close friend of mine, maybe all of these thoughts. And at the moment you say, okay, let them. I just can't sit here and decide that no one likes me, that nobody wants to be my friend, that no one this and that I'm a shitty person, without trying from my side. I have to try. And you say to myself, I am trying for myself to know that I did. And no matter what is the consequence, no matter what will be the answer, I will say, let them, because let them. They have the right to do whatever they want. All of us have the right to do whatever we want. And I will then let myself to encourage myself, to say that it's fun to be around me, to be proud of myself. So I decided I'm going to send a message, personally, to one of the friends, and to suggest that we are reading the same book right now, I know that, and if she wants, we can talk about it. I would be happy. I noticed that she's not one of those people who love to message, but I mentioned it, that I know, but if you would be happy, if you would like to, you see, I immediately starts to, and if I don't, I immediately start like a child, because this is something, it's childish, like a cute childish thing. we're so scared of what people will say and think. I sent the message and she saw it and she didn't answer me at all. Like, it happened a couple of weeks ago. And I in the past, I would think immediately that I did something wrong and oh my god, she hates me, and what did I do? I need to ask for forgiveness. I need to ask her, what did I do? Because obviously I did something. Oh my god, it's my fault. And obviously it came because this is how I operate. This is my norm. This is my habit of thinking. But here I was so proud of myself for doing something that I know that it took a lot of courage for me to do. I knew that in the past I would be so fucking afraid to do. What in the past? Before I read this book in the past, as if it is. No, before I read this book a couple of weeks ago, I wouldn't do that. Never. I would sit and say, no one wants to be my friend. I'm so lonely. This is what I would do. But no, I decided to send a message. And I know, like, listen, if I would think that she doesn't like me, I for sure wouldn't do that. But I know that she likes me. So she didn't answer. And I said, okay, I am proud of myself for doing it. And instead of thinking all of the horrible things, I'm decided to think that maybe she forgot. Maybe something is going on in her life. But I know that I have opened the door. And more than that, because you say, let them. And let myself take the first step. And even if they don't answer to your, like, behaving in a way that you expected them to behave to your first step, to you opening the door, it's okay. Let them. You're not getting offended by other behavior. You just like, okay, the door is still open. I still love you. I still care for you. I still would be happy to deepen the relationship. And maybe something is happening. And when I will see her personally, I can like ask her, or maybe the conversation will go to this way, but you don't feel mad at other people and you don't shit talk to yourself. So it gives you courage. And then I sent to the other friend of this group, I sent also to her a personal message because I saw a video that I thought to myself, hey, we were talking about it. And even though we've never spoken personally, I said, I'm doing it because let her and let me deeper the relationship. And I can't control how other people react to me, but I can control myself. And I want to know that I have the courage to show what I want to, because if I want deeper relationship, I have to take the first steps, and it's okay. And the let them, let me helps you to do it without taking anything personal. So like, I felt like a superhero, and I have the courage to like, you just become a new person immediately. Like, I am superhero and I have the courage to do this and do this and do this. My third understanding is that it gives me the opportunity to discover who I am, to create who I want to be. Because if I am saying, let them, and then I say, let me have the courage to be. And then you do things that, as I said, it gave me the courage to act in a way. So then I discover, oh, this is what I truly want to do. But I prevented myself because I was thinking what others will think about me. And then you have the courage to do this. And you're like, whoa, I know that I had to have a courage to do that. And it's because, again, I was thinking what others thinking about me. And then you realize that your whole fucking personality is based on what others think about you. Or to be more accurate, what you think that others will think about you. So I said to myself, oh my God, we are walking around here thinking that we know who we are, while our personality is based by imaginary things that we think that other people will think. So who the fuck we are? And this let them helps you to discover, to let other people think whatever they want to think about you, let them. And you let yourself to become whoever you want to become. And you are not self-judging yourself while doing it. You are proud of yourself because every step, it comes with courage. And only you know that it took a lot of courage to do something. Even if for other people it's so easy. For you, you had to have the courage to do it. So while taking the step, instead of judgment, instead of thinking that you are a failure, you are taking a step and you are proud of yourself. Take another step and you are proud of yourself. And then you discover where you want to go. You just follow you. What you think about yourself. My fourth understanding is that this is why we gossip. This is why we follow every person we ever knew and met on social media. Because we learn to focus on other people. What other people want from us, what other people thinking about us, what other people doing and what other are doing and what we saying. Like if I see someone doing something, I sit and talk shit about this person, it's a cue for me to not do that. Because this is what other people will think about them. And you sit with your friends and gossip and talk shit about other people. So it cues you, oh, I'm not going to follow this person's path because then other people will sit and talk shit about me exactly as I am doing right now. But you know how it makes you feel, right? All day scrolling, checking out what's going on with this and that. Where am I on this rat race, imaginary rat race? And when I sit and talk shit about other people, you know, it comes from jealousy. Well, jealousy only fucking shows you what the fuck do you want. I want what she has. And then I sit and talk shit. And we all feel like shit. We all walk around and feel crap because we focus on what other people want from us, what other people are doing, what I should do, how I should match to other people, and it's horrible to live like that. And we are in the loop because we feel horrible because there are so many expectations that we don't want to do. We don't want to do it. We don't know why we do things. We don't. You do stuff, I will ask you why, because this is, I will hear the same answers because this is what we do. Why you do it? Not, and you have the reason because someone else told you. We all mimic other people, but other people mimic us. So, what is the truth? You know? And we all suffer. And with the years, the more you try to copy others and live like others and meet other expectations, you feel horrible, worse and worse. So you become angrier, you feel more anxious, sad, tired, because it's impossible to live by other people's expectations, who they as well live by other people's expectations, and no one fucking knows what is the truth. What is the solution? It's to put the focus on yourself. What I think, what I feel, what do I want? And it's hard because for years, the only thing that you know is what others think, what other people want, what my family will think about me, and what my family who loves me with conditions, because if I will not do this and that, they will judge me. They will look at me differently. What the society expects from me. This is what we know. We think that we know who we are, but every belief that you have, is this belief came from me? Or this belief came from other people and I just wear it? That's the cool thing. I can't change it to another thing because I took it from another person. And it doesn't fit me. This is why I feel horrible. You know, I just wear it, it doesn't fit me, I walk like that. Yeah, this is how you should feel. This is mine. I picked it, of course. No, I need to take it off, put something that I choose for myself, and then it fits, and I feel comfortable. Huh? How did I took the belief thing and as if it's a clothes, you know, as if it's this t-shirt. Lovely, oversized t-shirt. And because we don't know if it came from me or if it came from another person, and you decide to go on this journey, you will feel lost. You like, what the fuck? Who am I? What do I want? I don't know. What should I do? I don't know. You for years you were trained to not listen to yourself. So you fucking don't know, don't have a clue. Not only you were trained to not listen to your thoughts, you were trained to not listen to your feelings. You were trained to ignore them. So you feel lost. You don't know where is the way, where you should go. What you should do. When you have the courage to say let them and let me, and do things, you will find the truth. While you will walk on the path, it will discover itself. Because it was there all this time. There was a shade of plenty of lies, millions of things that other people said to you. But when you take the steps, you will start to see it step by step. And while you will go through the shades of lies, it's important to remember that people didn't think that they are lying to you. You have so many thoughts and beliefs that came from each person that you should go on a different path and do something different. And they truly believe that. Okay, believe it, but as well, you don't know, you can't trust anyone. Not because they want to hurt you or to lie to you, because you don't know if what they are saying, it's also coming from themselves, or it's also a belief that they took from other people and project on you. And it's okay. So maybe you will be shocked at first, but let them. Let other people say whatever they want in your head and also physically. And let yourself keep going and finding your own truth. It's supposed to be your own truth, because each one of us has his own unique truth, his own unique fingerprint inside of him that just got lost behind all of this shade. This understanding in itself was like a huge thing for me, because I understood that so many beliefs that I have in me based on lies that other people believe as truth, but they also don't know maybe where is it coming from. And I just took it all because I care too much about what other people say and think. So it became my identity. While the truth is that I don't know what is the truth. And this is why it's so important to go on this path. The moment you understand that you don't know what is the truth, you can't ignore it. You can't like, oh, I don't want to understand this fucking shit. I'm going to act as if I don't understand this fucking shit. And every belief that I have, it's true. No, you just can't go back. You just think to yourself, okay, I have to go in this shadow of lies and then find my own path. Fucking shit. But it's wonderful. Like, for example, I sat with my mom, and she started to, rich people love their money. Rich people are so nasty. And I understood very early that I'm not going to talk shit about rich people, because if I want to become rich, I don't. What? Because it's crazy. Everybody on this planet wants to be rich. Everybody on this planet wants to have money. While so many people talk shit about rich people, why the hell you would become rich? There is no reason why when you become rich, you become a piece of shit. No, money doesn't change you. It just shows who you truly are. That's it. If you are a piece of shit, you were a piece of shit before you had money. So I asked my mom, Mom, you don't know anyone who's rich. Although my mom was very spoiled child and teenager in the Soviet era, so it wasn't very common, okay? And my mom was. So, and I asked her, but she forgot about it, because, you know, when you want to be a victim, you will have a victim story. So I asked her, Mom, you don't know anyone who's rich. Have you ever knew someone rich? Like you had a rich friend? She said, no. So I said, okay, where is your information that rich people are douchebags is coming from? And she said, I think, from movies. Fucking hell. So you understand that my mom projected to me, delivered me this belief of a rich dad, poor dad. She delivered me the poor dad belief that rich people are well, and I grew up with the belief that like you shouldn't love money and you shouldn't like want to have money, and there is no money, we are so poor, we have no money. And then you understand that my mom got her belief about rich people from movies. Fucking shit. Boom. A lie. Poof. You see? And then I understand that it's a lie and I can create a new belief. La la la. Because let them say whatever they want. I'm not going to change my mom, but let me change. The fifth understanding that she's talking about in this book is that it's okay to change friends in your life, because we act as if the friends that you had since childhood, you have to be friends forever. And it's not the case for me. So many times I felt that I did something wrong, that this is not the case for me. But she's saying something true, because if you can understand from all of this insight until now, you will change. You should change. People talk as if it's, oh, she's changed. It's good. We all should change. What? You didn't change? What? You should change. Change. So when you change, how many times I said fucking change. When I change, the people around me will change as well. It's obvious. What made us be friends in the past, and now I have changed, or maybe the other person have changed, and then there is no deep connection between us. Well, in the past we had, but now there's not. So you shouldn't hold on the history that you had for years. We should live now. Not like if we had one argument, that's it, bye, we are not friends anymore. But if we had been friends for years, and now a year, 2, 3, we try and we hold on to the history, and it was so funny, the past, yeah, whatever. But now for 1 year, 2 years, 3, the friend is canceling and you are happy. Unfortunately, I know it's sad, but you are happy. You're meeting with a friend, you're like coming back home, you're like, yeah, the same thing as always, yeah, like, going home without energy. It's time to go in separate ways, and maybe in the future you will be friends again, and maybe not, but it's okay, because if the other person doesn't want to change, and I have changed, and we just not matching to one another anymore, it's okay. I will find people who are a match to me. The other person will find people who are a match to them. And it's not because I'm a piece of shit or the other person is a piece of shit. And then when you look at it like that, you just, okay, let them be who they are. You just letting people be who they are without expecting them to change and without expecting from you to change to match them, to go back to who you were that created this lovely friendship. You've changed already. There's no going back. You can't go back. You have only the present, and hopefully it's going forward. And you also don't know until when it's going forward. So our time is too precious, and we shouldn't, and we will never change other people. So we just should accept it, that we have changed, the dynamic have changed, and live from that. And also live that, go away from that. And it's okay. It doesn't mean anything bad or good about you. It's just from the outside world. Maybe they will say in a negative way that you have changed. Let them be who they are. Let them say whatever they want. Let them think whatever they want. But let me be around people who I am excited to meet them now. Let me be around people who are a good match to me now, that I feel seen and loved by them. Let me talk nicely to myself about myself. And I think that it's so important that she talks about this, because one of the things that unfortunate to me is that people who see you as friends don't think that they should put the effort for the connection. Because there is this quote that friends are changing while family is there forever. There are plenty of quotes about family is the most important thing. So people would put an effort to be in touch with the family members, even if the family members are toxic, while people will not put an effort or care or talk openly with people who we choose to be as our family. And I know for me, the family that I choose is the most important thing. Maybe it's because I don't have a family, and it's the same for my partner, that we received family members that are toxic. So it was very important for me to find people that I choose and they choose me back, that it will be a good connection, and put the effort. Always put the effort. And people many times, as I see friends as just for fun and put the effort in family. But with friends, just for fun, and there is no deep connection, and you should not put the effort to meet and stay in a connection. You just expect that the friend will be there. And when you grow up, it's not surviving anymore. She's talking about it a lot, and that there is a huge difference between the friendship that you had when you were a child and a teenager and the friendship that you have when you grow up. When you grow up, you have to put an effort. You have to deepen the connection. And people just don't put their family first. I don't talk about when you have kids. And also when you have kids, you should also be around people who you choose to be around them. Who your friends will become your family. I don't have that having a family, it's an excuse to not put an effort in friendships. But this is the case many times. So even if you will say, if you will change and you will try to save the relationship and you will share how you will really feel, many times the people will not want to put the effort because, okay, friends are changing, at least I have my family, this is the most important thing, and friends just come and go. So it sucks a bit, but this is why it helps to let them and let me show which type of friendship I want to have in my life. Those understanding about relationships made me think that also, I know that family is not the most important thing. It's the family that you choose. And there is no slogan. The people that you want to have in your life, it's supposed to be important for you. And being blood related and having a family, it doesn't mean shit. Because I have toxic family members, my partner have toxic family members. If it truly was and you hear from them, from those toxic family members who take advantage of you by manipulating you and saying family is the most important thing, and they don't give a shit about how you feel and what is going on with you, and they don't see you, they don't care for you, they just know how to take from you. It's a manipulation. So you learn from their behavior, because I can say whatever I want, but my actions show who I really am. So you learn from these family members that also being blood related, it doesn't mean anything. Because if it was, we were all had wonderful families, but it's not the case. So then I thought to myself, well, family doesn't mean anything. Like it doesn't, it means, as I said, it means the people who are important for me, that I want to be around them. This is the, family doesn't mean anything by the meaning of what is meaningful for me is the people that I want to be around them, no matter if they are family or not. But it's supposed to be mutual, and I can't guarantee that the other person would see me the same way as I see them. I can't guarantee that the other people will view me as also family that they choose and would like to put the effort and care. So it made me think that I can't guarantee any relationship. I can't know how others will react towards me. The sixth understanding is that we expect others to change and match to what we think it's right. And we see it's so easy because it's easy for us to work out, to eat, to do this, to do plenty of things at once or whatever. And we are shocked when it's hard for other people. And we are mad at other people for not changing, for not matching our fantasy. While if I expect that other people should change to my expectations and they don't want to do that, so I should change my expectation. But then you understand that it's so fucking hard to change your perspective, to change your expectations. And you say, why the fuck should I change it? He should change. But no, it's hard. It's because it brings peace, right? If I wouldn't have these expectations from my partner to change something, it will bring peace. So, and I see that he doesn't change it. So I should change the perspective. But it's fucking hard. I don't want to change it. And then you understand. Change is fucking hard for everyone. This false belief that other people will change for us only because we want to, and we truly want for the best for them. Although, as I said, do we want for the best of them? Or someone told me that this is what I should think and believe? Again, you don't really know. But I say that I want the best for this person, so I would like him to change, and I sit and wait. And because I believe that it's possible for them, because it's possible for me, maybe I did the change and I see that it's possible. So if I did it in my time, you should do it in my time as well. But no, everybody can change. But they need to want to make the change. I can't force it. But because for me it happened to me in this timeline, you should do it in the same timeline as well. And then I sit and wait and prevent myself from understanding that I did it in my time, that I did it because I wanted to change. And the only thing that I can do is to keep doing it, and that's it, because I can't change other people. And this is again, then I'm allowing the people I love to be them. Let them, I'm saying let them, on my partner, on every person I have in my life. Let them be them. Let them do what they want. Let them be happy in their own way. And even if they are doing something that it's harming them, I say let them, because I know that I can't change them. So I say let them, and I'm letting myself to be the best role model that I can without forcing it on them. just being, just let me focus on myself and let me change this belief. Let me work on changing the belief that the other person needs to change. 7, understanding is that the most important relationship I have on this planet is the relationship that I have with myself. Every time I am afraid of harming a relationship that I have with another person, and I'm choosing the other person, I'm letting myself down. If I'm afraid of hurting another person because it will hurt our relationship, I am hurting myself, and therefore I'm harming the relationship that I have with myself. As a previous people pleaser, I was always thinking about what the other person thinks, because I had to have this feeling of being needed. If this person needs me, I will match him and I will put myself down. I will silence myself. I will ignore myself. I will talk shit about myself because this person, this relationship is more important. Hell no. Hell no. The relationship I have with myself, it's the most important thing. I should not silence myself. I should not talk shit about myself for other people. If I have to do this thing for other people, fuck him. It's crazy. So many times in my life, I was shitty towards me. To be around a person who was shitty to me anyway. So I was feeling shit no matter what. And we don't consider the relationship we have with ourselves as a relationship. I thought about this only because of her. She wrote this in this book. I said, oh my God, I am in a relationship with myself. This is why I'm aware of my thoughts, of my feelings, of my beliefs. This is why I negotiate. You know, this negotiation you have in your head? It's a relationship, all of the things that are happening here. And I'm just not giving a fuck about the relationship that I have with myself, to have a fucking boring relationship with boring people. Not all of the people, of course, but I many times silent myself to be around fucking people who are boring me to death. Shit. Well, it's better now to understand that it's never too late. If you have to harm yourself to stay in a relationship with another person, get the fuck out of there. It should not happen. It's not normal. It's not okay. I'm not going to do that ever again. I hope so, because this was my norm. To hurt myself, to be in a place I was ignoring myself, and I was around people who I had to ignore myself to be around them. So no matter what, I'm ignored because they are also ignoring me, and I had to walk on eggshells, and I was so afraid to lose them. Oh my God, I hope they will stay my friends no matter what. I will fucking match myself to them and disguise myself and walk on eggshells, and for fucking one time I would say what I truly think. Bam! Horrible. Don't want to talk to you. Fuck them. Fucking fuck them. And then I understood, oh my God, I'm so peaceful. Oh my God, I have peace. Finally, I'm not doubting myself. I'm not talking shit about myself. Finally, I am working on the relationship that I have with myself. I prefer to see myself and have a lovely time with myself, first of all, and love myself, then receive fake love, if I can even call it love, from a person who I need to become someone else, to fucking survive around them. Because you don't feel alive. You feel nothing. You can't feel anything, because the only feelings that you have are horrible. That signals you to get the fuck out of this relationship. If there is a condition that you must ignore your needs, you must obey to the other person, even if it's hurting you, but it's benefiting them. If there are conditions like that you are not allowed to be you, to feel, to say what you want, because or else the other person will get upset. If there are so many boundaries that are valid for the other person while you are not allowed to have even one boundary, because then the other person will collapse, it's a sign for you to leave this relationship, because this relationship is hurting your relationship. And no matter who this person is, your family, because family have love with conditions. It's fucking bullcrap that family is love without conditions. It with the biggest list of conditions, the love that you have with the family members, the longest list, so many conditions. If this is the case, it's a sign. You have to put yourself first. There will be consequences, but it's worth it. It's impossible to lose a relationship that is harming you, that it's not working anymore, when you win in the relationship that you have in yourself. Many times I was asking myself, like I was meeting with a person, because as a previous people pleaser, I was so afraid to lose this relationship. And while meeting with the person, before that, while I was in the meeting, after that, I was thinking to myself, what the fuck I'm doing here? Why I'm doing this? Why? And there was another side was saying, shut up. And this is the conflict. And this is the relationship. And the more I said, shut up, the more I suffered. Until it was too much for me. And this is why the true me, the side that is cares for the relationship I have with myself, eventually always won. When I see it like that I have a relationship with myself, it's easier to choose which relationship to sacrifice. Because then I see, instead of seeing a relationship in me, I see a relationship and a relationship. And when the relationship here, when it's there is a lot of conflict, and the feelings, my feelings signal me what is my truth, I can have the courage to sacrifice this relationship with another person, even if it's a family member, even if it's a friend. I decide that I'm going to sacrifice this because it's bringing me pain and it's hurting the relationship that I have with myself. It's truly easier to do it, especially as a previous people pleaser. And many times it's also not a sacrifice, because when there is no value, when there is only suffering from my side, there is no sacrifice. There is only freedom. And that's it. These all of my insights from this book, that I believe this is going to be one of the most famous books of all times forever. Like in 100 years, people will read this book. And it's going to be forever the best-selling book every year for everybody. It's changed my life. It's new for me, but I truly feel the change already. And I reminded myself what I've learned every day, and I felt that it's so important, and to share it with you, all of these insights. And the thing is that each and one of us will have different perspective and different insights from reading this book. So you have to read this book. It will change your life. Mel Robbins will change your life. I'm so grateful for her to changing my life, for creating this mind-blowing book and having this amazing insight because of her. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you, Mel Robbins, for changing our lives. If you have your own insight from these books, from this book that I didn't mention, share it in the comments. Help other people and help me also with your insight, and also to grow. So subscribe, like, share this video with other people, so we will all choose, first of all, the relationship that we have with ourselves, and let other people say and think whatever they want, and let ourselves be whoever we want to be in this world, and spend our precious time in how we think it's right for us. Thank you so much. I wish you a magical day, full of magical adventures and full of the most magical life on this planet by being you.